Good morning, everybody. Wanted to kind of give you a feel for what it's like in our live trading room. We trade several different markets. We'll look to the YM, the ES, soybeans, but oil we normally start out with right here at 850, and it's 850 on the 17th of October 2014. Let's get a quick data window up here. You can see that. Move it right here, and this is the first setup that we have. So we have this long right here, and there's all the numbers in the data window. Entries 76. Looking for target 1, we use as money management. That is the first dot that you see here, right here, and then the full target is the second dot, or the second target. So really you've got two choices, because both entries are exactly the same. Let's go ahead and take a look at the size of the trade. Let's move this line down to the entry. It's what I like to do in the room so everybody can see. I put a little blue line where money management would be. You always want at least 10 ticks to money management. So here that's 12 ticks, 88 money management, and your full target would be this one. That's if you put it on the yellow trade. Obviously you're asking for a little bit more if you go to the second one, so we'll just stick with that. There you go, just triggered in, and let me zoom in just a hair. People always say, what does triggered in mean? Well, it means that our entry that we had for the entry price was hit and the trade is live. So place the order. I've got a matrix set up on the other screen, and it's for the ES, and we'll take a look at that when I do another video. So again, your stop is down here. Let me get a red line for the stop just so you can visually see it. Color red. Alright, so you've got your stop, your money management, and your full target. The beauty of this system is that everything's laid out for you. We tell you, here's our trade plan. We've tested this, we've traded it. This trade could win, could lose. We don't know. We're not worried about it. We know the long-term results, and it performs. So the most important things that people have a struggle with is, where do I put a stop? Where do I take money management? Where do I trail? Where do I have a fixed target? This system does all of that for you. So again, we give you an exact plan. Just follow the plan. You'll be successful. Alright, so let me get a little text up here so you guys can see what it is that we're doing, and I'll be back with you momentarily. So let's talk about some other nice features of the live trade room. You're in here with a bunch of other traders. They're trading the same thing that you are. Maybe they might just be trading soybeans or the YM, or maybe they're trading some Forex. But there's a lot to be said for the camaraderie of being in the room. Oh, our trade is came back to break even. We're just kind of hanging out near the entry. If it starts getting close to our stop, are you going to panic? You can just type a message to the other people. They're feeling the same little bit of anxiety, if they're a new trader, as you are. So again, the beauty of the system and the plan is we know it works over time. So this trade might lose, it might win. We do use power of quitting. So if this trade wins, we're done. Won and done for the day. You can go on about other business. You can look to another market to trade, because we trade soybeans over here at 9:30 New York. Okay, that's 8:30 exchange time because it's on the Chicago exchange. And again, we do everything exactly the same. If we highlight this, this was a setup earlier in the morning, obviously at about 7:17. So, so 8:30 New York time, 7:30, and you can see it's exactly the same. You've got your entry, you've got your money management, you've got your full target, and this trade, hit full target, but that was before we start looking at it. So, again, we wait till 8:30 exchange. Maybe you're going to trade the Dow. The Dow, let me just move this out of the way. All right, trade's taking a little bit of heat. We'll see what happens. But if this trade loses, well, then we take the next trade and we keep trading till we're positive. Can you be negative at the end of the day? Yes, it has happened before. It's rare, but it has happened. Are you usually positive by the end of the week? Yes. So this is Friday. We are up for the week big time. So, hopefully you've got, this trade will win and you won't give back any of your profits. I mean, you might obviously, let's say you had a great week like we did, and this trade's a loss, the next trade's a loss. Are you going to give up? Just say, hey, maybe it's just a choppy Friday, choppy morning Friday. Typically, if it's choppy in the morning, it's going to smooth out. And I always like to take a look at the big picture on what happened overnight, and we'll do that on the Dow. So you can see it's had a strong move, right? So before you start trading, you always should do this. All right, boom, had a really strong move overnight. So it's pulled back a little bit into the moving averages. So can you expect some consolidation here before the next sustained move? Yes. Now, pit open, it's 8:57 right now. And so pit open, if you're not sure, that's the New York or the New York pit exchange pit trading oil. So that opens up in about 2 minutes. That almost always gives you a burst of energy because the traders come in. It's either going to help you or hurt you. It's either going to boost down to our stop or it's going to boost up to our target. Now I can tell you right now, looking at this chart, we're going to get a short. All right, that's how simple the system is. Look at these two lines, they're crossing over, so therefore it just touched our stop, so this trade lost. But that's okay, we can be ready for the next trade. So we know if we get a short, we're going to see the setup, we're going to see the entries, stop, target, and all we have to do is place the order. So again, pit open, still about a minute to go, and so just unfortunate. Hey, there's the trade, short at 49. So again, everything's clearly defined. You can see the numbers either on the right side of the chart or the screen. So let's come over here. What's that? What's that next line? Next dot, money management. This is a pretty good sized trade due to the size of the candle. So hey, we're going, this trade could, if it works out, almost erase all the losses. Now hopefully we won't trigger in just on a pit open burst and then it reverses back the other way. While we're waiting for this, let me get the stop line up here. There's the stop. See, everything's clearly defined. You can see it right on your chart. This is a very visual system. And there's no guesswork about am I going to get a setup. I told you, if this candle closed, you know that you're going to get a setup. These two lines here are proprietary jump lines. They determine what the market's going to do. They can kind of predict it. So let's take a look at the Dow. Also, big picture on the Dow. Well, just like oil, big run up, and whether it'll be sustained or not, I don't know. I mean, this market's been down for so many days, 6 in a row, I believe. So in any case, there you go. Pit open right now. We have not triggered in. The short is at 49. So maybe that 50 level will hold. There we go. Triggering in, going short. Got to push down to 35. And now's where we really want those pit traders to jump on in. Because like I said, that's a pretty good sized trade there just to money management. Typically we go for about 14-15 cents is our average trade on oil. That's to a full target. Again, money management, you want at least 10 ticks, then you'll lock in a tick. So we'll see what happens here. Again, you don't have to panic, you don't have to worry, you've got stops in place, you've got a proven plan, and this is what we do every day of the week, Monday through Thursday. Today, Friday, we take the day off, which is why I'm doing this video here. But you really enjoy my ES trade video. I was doing it live yesterday, but I found out my sound was not on, so therefore it was not recorded. So I'm going to do a quick recap of of yesterday and the last 3 days before that on the ES, because I know a lot of you want to trade the ES. We think oil, heating oil, soybeans trades much better. So in any case, let's just see what this trade does, and I'll come back shortly. Alright, nothing new. The trades come back a little bit towards the stop, but just kind of hanging out right now, so we'll see what happens. While we're waiting for that, I figured let's go ahead and take a look at the ES. I'll do a little ES review. Here I am set up to trade the ES today, and again, take a look at the big picture, right? What's the ES done overnight? Big strong. So let's go ahead and go to yesterday's trades. I have the candles set to turn green. Again, this was marked up from yesterday's live trading, and but again, the sound was off. So again, we give you an exact plan on the ES, right? I tell you exactly what to do and how to trade it. We start, well, the session opens up at 9:30, right? 9:30 New York. There was a short here, but we wait 5 minutes. All right, so give it till 9:35. On the Dow, we wait 2 minutes. All right, we just find that we want to give the market just a few minutes to get settled, and then we'll look to take the next trade. And in this case, obviously, if you took the pre-market trade, you would have hit missed money management, because that's that first dot. Remember, money management, full target. The trailers are up here. This is your stop. All right, so then we come over here. This is a trade at 9:32. This is doing this again. All right, so, and again, saves you, well, no, the trade is still valid. This is what's called a get in sync trade. You have a trade right here that triggers in pre-market before your start time, and so you can get in sync with it at that 9:35 time. So here, this candle right here is 9:35. You can go ahead and get in sync with it. This is, a couple seconds before. And so anyway, so you get in sync there. You're trying to get up to this dot for money management, and your full target is just above it right here. So obviously I was trading it live, so I know what happened. Hit money management. What do you do with your stop? You move it up and you lock in a tick. You can see we've got a dot here that tells you, hey, don't forget, move your stop. You hit the first dot, money management. And then it blasts on up to full target. It actually just touched it and then, went on. This line was my trailer line, because you can see this trailing dot. You just start trailing this green line, right? One of our lines. You trail, 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 and so you get out right here. So this was a nice trade. Let's take a look. Here was the entry. So we went long at 30.75. Money management was at 35.25, not bad. And the full target was 36.75. And then we ended up trailing out at 36.25. So nice trade. Again, one and done. We were done. Did we have to trade more? Could you have traded more? Yes, but we would say if you back tested it, if you know it performs better taking more trades. Let's just see what it would have done. Okay, you get a short, right? Again, is this not pretty easy? You see a setup. You see the jump lines cross like I told you before. Hey, that means you got the potential for a trade in the opposite direction. Triggers in, goes down to money management. The stop moves on down and takes you out. So you got a one-tick winner. So again, would you want to risk your profit from the first trade? Yeah, it might have worked. But anyway, let's go ahead and go back to Wednesday. Again, I kind of did this review video yesterday, but there was no sound. And I'll take a look at oil here in a minute. Let's get the charts back. Okay, so what do? I have them turn green at the start time at 9:30. We wait 5 minutes. So here is your first trade here at 35.50. Okay, so again, here's a long. What happened to it? Wow, triggered in and went right down to your stop. Oh well, no biggie. So you start out with a loss. So let's just walk forward. You get another trade, get a short. Again, exact entry, stops, and targets. Triggers in, okay, goes down, hits money management, move your stop down to lock in a tick, hits full target, your trailer, start moving it down some more, move it down some more, and you're out. Okay, so this trade, let's take a look at how big it was, because again, they can vary. They're dependent upon the market. So we got short at 43 to 40. So only a 3-point trade. The other one was like 5. So again, looks like we probably need to take another trade. A 2-position approach. We lost on the first trade, so take the next trade. There's a long. Nope, there's a short. So again, you see that long didn't trigger in. The short, and the short, let's see if it triggers in. Now we get another short. Okay, so this trade does trigger in, right? So we are short from right here. This is our setup that we're looking for. Here's our money management and targets. And what's it do? It goes down to full target on this nice candle. So again, we trail. Let's move our trailing dot. Trail, trail, trail. We'll get out here. So now you had 1 loss and 2 wins. You are positive. This was a pretty good sized trade, as I recall. We got long or short at 37.50, 34.50. Yeah, another 3 points. So again, you were done. So let me go back and see how we're doing on our oil trade. Oh, look at that. I mean, just turn away and you make money, right? Or we hope so. So tell me what we've done. Tell me what's happened on this. This was the setup. This was the short setup right here, right? I've still got my lines in place. So what happened when we hit this blue line or the first dot right here? Money management, right? Lock in a tick. So move your stop down, and so your stop comes down to lock in a tick. And now we're trailing. We're still in this trade and trailing. We hit our full target, and so now all you have to do is just keep moving your stop down. As if you're a 2-position approach. If you're 1 position, then just get out at your full target. And you made how much? Alright, so we went short at 49 and went down to 28. So pretty good, 21 cents. That's $210. So this trade could erase all of that first loss, and we could be done. So again, just keep moving your stop down. I'll go back over and finish up on the S&P. All right, let's go back one more day on the ES. Again, I'll scroll back. This will be Tuesday's trading. Monday, well, Columbus Day, it was a good day as well. But we'll just go back one more day. We'll wrap up the video, keep it short and sweet. All right, so what have we got here? Again, I marked all this up yesterday. Okay, so again, my bars turn green at 9:30, but we wait 5 minutes. So here you go. Here's our candle right here at 34 and 53 seconds. You got time to get in on this candle. It irritates me when it does that. At 11 seconds. So you've got time to get in. It even came back to the entry. So what did it do? Goes up, hits money management, full target, and your trailer doesn't do much at all. It gets you another, like maybe a point or half a point. Trailer is at 21 and a quarter. You went long at, so 3/4 of a point. All right, but one and done. You're done. That's you made decent money, right? How many contracts are you trading? This one went long at 80.5 and 83.5. You made 3 points, and then 3/4 on the trailer. So let's just say, hey, again, I really want to keep trading. I really want to trade for 2 and done. All right, so what's that? You get a long setup. Does it trigger in? Nope. Now you get a short setup. So this short setup right here does trigger in. We're trying to get down to this, our money management right here, right? Because this was an interesting one. That's why I think I wanted to show that. Let me put blue for money management. So you can see it hits money management right on that dot and then bounces back up. So you're out. You got 1 tick on this trade. But look at this white setup that's right next to that little blue one. And this is a big setup, right? The rules say if you get stopped out on a trade and there's another trade on your chart that's still valid, and it hasn't hit money management or it hasn't hit its stop, go ahead and take that trade. So we would then go long, go short again from here because we stopped out, we were no longer in, so we would go short from here, and we're trying to get way on down to here for money management. So this is well, it looks big. It's not that big, you know. It's 2.5 points. So the market comes on down, gets close to money management, pierces through. Your full target is down here at 77, and it goes to full target. Now the calculator is not that smart. It thinks you got stopped out of the first trade. It didn't know to take this next trade. Automation wouldn't be able to do this. But so what do? You know what to do. Where are you moving your stop? Trailing that green line, right? So the stop is going to be here, and you get out right there on that candle. So again, another very nice trade. Let me get rid of that box there. You got out, trailing green line. You're right there. You got out at 78 and 3/4. So again, it did not make as much as the full target. So that was the trading day. So again, well, today we don't know what's going to happen today, but it's a beautiful week all week on the ES. ES is not our favorite market, but I know everybody likes to trade. Okay, so now what? Move your stop down. Where's your stop on this? The dots are showing you, or you just follow the green line. You wait till the candle closes. So when this candle closed right here, you can see the dot has moved, but we're still in this trade because candle closes, you put it at 18, and this is a really nice move. We went short from 49. So your stop's at 18. You are going to be positive for the day. Be done on Friday, have an outstanding week, and go on with your life. Well, again, so you got soybeans starting up here if you want to trade that. You've got the Dow trading if you want to do that. I'm going to give you a free week to come in and trade with us or watch us trade. It's that simple. It's that easy. I think you'll want to get this system because we trade with it every day. I'm one of the coaches and traders, so it's well worth it. All right, good trading. Have a great day.